Please click like and subscribe and that little notification bell for the next episode.
I'm here with Mikle Siere from Lincoln's tomb, and here is where Lincoln is buried, along with his wife and 3 children.
The tomb was originally built with donations. A group of the president's friends felt he deserved a fitting tribute, so they raised $171,000 to build the tomb originally. So before this tomb was completed, the original vault's still at the base of the hill in the back, and Willie and the president were put there on May 4th of 1865, and they were there until December of 1865. At that point, they were transferred halfway up the hill to a temporary tomb, and then Eddie, the son who had been brought from downtown Hutchinson Cemetery, joined his father and brother. They remained at that temporary tomb until September of 1871. The permanent tomb was started in 1869 and completed in 1874, but the burial chamber was completed in 1871. So at that point, the family was moved to this tomb, and the second tomb was dismantled. This tomb here has been the only resting place for Tad and Mary. The others had been moved to the tomb from other spots. Now this is a replica of an actual bust that is in the Capitol building. If you look real close, it says Gutzen-Borglum 1908. This was done about 20 years before Gutzen-Borglum started Mount Rushmore. It became more popular to rub the nose during the World War II time. A lot of men going to war, rub the nose for luck. So now we have close to 300,000 school children a year to come and rub the nose for luck, and as you can see, it must work. A lot of people do it. So. The Servius Tullius stone used to be the doorway when the public had access to the obelisk. You could go inside to the spiral staircase. Servius Tullius was an early king of Rome, and the Roman citizens felt that he was similar to Mr. Lincoln and he had freed the slaves. They sent this 2500 century part of the wall around ancient Rome, and then unfortunately later on there was another coincidence. Servius Tullius was also assassinated. The statues were made by Larkin Mead, and by a strange coincidence, he was also the gentleman that won the contest for the design of the tomb, but he was a sculptor by trade, so the organization had to hire an architect. But Mr. Mead made the statue of the president. The statue of the president, he is holding a copy of the Emancipation Proclamation in his left hand, and he is standing on the Constitution to show his constitutional authority to use the 4 military branches here to bring the wayward sisters, as they call the southern states, back into the family of the United States.
We're going to the museum.
The museum.
The Lincoln Museum is
in Springfield, Illinois. In each little section in the museum, the recreation of Lincoln was amazing.
We're coming up to the Abraham Lincoln Presidential and Library and Museum, which are really the crown jewels of our Springfield tourism. We have some of the best Lincoln sites in the world, with his home, the only home he ever owned, and Lincoln's tomb, as well as the old state capitol where he delivered his House Divided speech. I'm here with Sandra Carlson at the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Museum.
Well, welcome to the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Museum. It's a wonderful place. It's a place that everyone can have fun and enjoy and learn so much about President Lincoln. We have 2 journeys over here. We have Journey 1. Journey 1 starts through the log cabin. You enter the log cabin and you learn about Abraham Lincoln's early years, and it takes you up to where he's elected president. Journey 2 begins at the White House. You take your journey through the presidential years of Abraham Lincoln. You come out where he is laying in state. We have 2 theaters. The Union Theater is about a 16-minute film of his life. Our second theater is called Ghosts of the Library. Our living history comes alive through the library. We also have the Treasury Gallery and the Illinois Gallery.
also in Springfield, Illinois, they got another Bunyan type statue, but he's holding an American flag.
Oh,
where he used to hold the muffler.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
But
telling us that. Yeah.
the muffler soot went away, or
yeah.
lost it in a windstorm.
Right. And they had it now. It's in front of a couple of auto mechanic places.
Yes, that's who owns it. They say.
Yeah.
Auto
mechanic. Yep.
Now, Hotel 66. This is where we stayed.
Oh.
Now, this is a museum with and a hotel in it. It's a museum, Route 66 museum and
And a
hotel.
hotel.
And a restaurant. And there's, pretty much it's self-contained.
Yeah.
We're at the Route 66 Hotel, enjoying their hospitality and their museum. They have a wonderful museum here, and we're going to meet the owner, and they're going to explain to us their displays.